just kind of figuring out a couple things here before we get started. You guys, know me as was it Florida Squatch, not Rick Astley, Unicorn Shit is the latest one. Thanks, Encore, appreciate that one. So yeah, we are doing a revised box break today. We've got a few open slots. So if you see, if you got the itch and want to jump on in, just let me know. I think we have about 12 slots left. So once Zane gets things figured out for the reporting, then we're gonna get started. All right. Let me know if you guys like any questions or any cool stories, that stuff. That'd be cool. Or if the video looks like it sucks, please tell me, because I can't really.
Well, I have a story. Dave is in SBMTG. He's delivering an Alpha Lotus right now, so he's flying back with like a $90,000 buy list. So it's always fun.
Is that like is it like? It sounds like a scene from Blow. Like
I know. Yeah,
package.
we try to do it at airports because then there's like security and everything present. But like the last time we did an Alpha Lotus transaction at the airport, like the drug dogs came out like within 5 minutes. Like they were just sort of casually walking past us many times.
Did they? Did you have to wrap? Oh, there's a water. Did you have to? Did you have to wrap it in like tar paper to keep the dogs from smelling it?
I mean, it's cards. We don't care. But the funny thing is, Dave used to drop the cards off at my house after he had scanned them, and he would wrap them in foil. And I was like, "This is really not necessary."
Wow, it's better be safe than sorry. It's not a cheap ordeal. All right, real quick. So this is my friend and business partner Zane. He's the Pokemon guy. I don't know if you guys remember, probably about a year ago, I was trying to find someone who wanted this big vintage Pokemon collection. It was actually his stuff. So he's still got some more left, right? You had some 10s out of that, didn't you? A couple 9s. Nice. You got some graded for it. All right. So let's get this thing on the move here. All right. So just to kind of warm up here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up a couple of these little packs that I had picked up from this case of, and it's always fun to kind of see what else you can do, because we never know what's going to be in here. It could be summer magic, right? You never know. You never know. I guess I'll do a little. I might do a little search on my pack, see what's in there, and then if they are summer magic, I of course will tell everybody know. Let everybody know. All right, so here, just right up, we got some course. I've gotten this card, Cryptic Spires, and I think every booster that I've opened so far in this. So this is the third Cryptic Spires. Is that just like included in all packs? I don't know. Maybe. Relief Captain. Got some couple foils. Honestly, I'm actually kind of impressed with the draft boosters, because they do have a decent amount of, there you go, a little lightning bolt action, full art. I really do like the art in these too. It's kind of a nod to the old school, just a blue version of it, right? Little cloud action. Cosmina's Transmutation, Elumbra, Supernatural Stamina. Got a bunch of commons. This one has a lot more commons than the other ones I've seen. It's pretty across the board. I had some that I have like tons of more uncommons and rares, but that's pretty cool. We got one more going to open up, and then we're going to get right to the fun stuff, which is just watching me open the box and packing away booster packs. All right, so here. These are like crazy hype right now, and I'm really curious to see, how they're going to hold up. I know Double Masters historically has done pretty well over time, like holding up their value, but it's always so hard to tell with these things if it's just hype or if it's actually got some good stuff in there. All right, so in case you guys haven't had a chance to open up the oh look, another lightning bolt. Look at that. It's my lucky day. Calling Oracle. I think I have one of those house two from last night. Judas the Scourge Diva. Hey, there we go. And a borderless mana vault there. I'll take that all day long. Conqueror's Flail. I'm not as familiar with a lot of these newer cards, so you know, if I don't get excited about one that I maybe shouldn't, I want to apologize, but only a little bit. All right. Curious to see the Judas Scourge. There you go. It's good for a little wiener deck there. Kill up the kill them all off, and you can deal damage all day long. All right, so for our opening, for everybody signed up, I want to say thank you. Thanks to Purple Mana for letting us stream on their Discord here. Thanks to everyone who signed up and all the support we had. This is something I've never done before, so I'm probably gonna be terrible at it, but I'm sure we'll have fun. So there she is. There's the revised booster here. Box couldn't find anybody who wanted to take it home sealed, so we're gonna have to do the dirty deed and get it over with. What we are gonna do is kind of include a free little fun pack cards in case you all don't know what this is. These are the Duel Masters card game. They actually did a what do you call it? Workshop crossover, partnership, collaboration, words. You know what's up. Collaboration with Wizards of the Coast, and they kind of found a loophole, and they reprinted the reserve list cards in this set. So there's Black Lotus, there's no Emeralds or no Moxes, but there are some like Sarah Angel, maybe a few more. I'm not sure, but it was really fun. We found this out, I guess, like about a year ago or so, and kind of had like a little buyout. Everybody's going chasing them down, trying to find all the Black Lotuses and all the packs they could. So we're going to throw in one of these with each of your packages, just as like a say thanks. So, and a couple of you, I have some more extra stuff that we've had. All right, so what we're going to be doing here, I've watched a few videos, and I figured the best way we found that I like the most is that we are going to be putting the packs inside the reinforced team bag here. I try to get the big ones to make sure that the edges won't get creased. Try to make it flat possible, and then we're going to be putting a tamper seal on it. This tamper seal is already numbered. See in the top there. So it's like one. There's 100 of them. So we're just going to do the number 1 from there. We got everybody's name. We use the random.org generator to create these numbers. So there they are, and yep. So whenever we finish, we're going to go ahead and pack them up. Some nice bubble wrap, and put them into a flat rate box and send them on home. So with that being said, let's do this. I wanted to play November Rain on Spotify to start off with, but he doesn't know how to use Spotify. All right, so
like one and then check off one and go to two.
oh no, I'm just gonna pull the packs out and put the numbers on them, I guess. Should do that. And then whoever's get the numbers at the number of the pack. So yeah, we're gonna probably do it just to like across the ways, don't work that way. I don't know if it's really, I don't think it makes a huge difference. There we go. Little Guns N' Roses. All right. No going back. So is anybody else nervous? I don't know why I'm just thinking. It's just some Yeah, it's 1990. Ancient wrapping here. Just make sure that. Oh, even the plastic wrap was better back then. Oh man, this is great. Yep. Right. There she is. Well, a little messy, but the cards themselves, the packs themselves are in a little shuffled around there, but most look in very good condition. This one's got a little bit of a wrinkle to it. There's some that if you're assigned the card and then if your pack is like bunched up, we got some empty slots. I'll just trade it out for one of the nicer ones if that works for you. If you'd rather just keep the one you have numbered, just let me know. And then we'll go from there. All right. Revised. They are in English, not Italian, so that's a good start. We'll go from there. All right, so this is number. There we go. Now we should be good. All flat and even. All right, number 1. I did wash my hands before this, by the way. I only pooped 2 times. Get there. Let's do it. So, you can see there that we're trying to keep the edges nice and flat. So we don't have to fold it. I've seen some videos where they just like fold the edges down and just it hurt. Hey, if you, I don't know, if you want to get it graded or something, you can. Feel like opening it, you can. And if you do open it, please let me know. I'm always like to see what's up with that. Did you want to do the honors of a? Oh, I'm gonna write the dates. We're gonna do the date on the tamper stickers as well. Today is the sure 16th. Yes, it's the 16th. I don't think we need to sign it. I don't think you guys get our signatures unless we're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be worth something one day. So yeah, Zane's gonna be the first lady. Well, just want to take my time, make sure nothing gets folded or stickers or a little bit. All right, there you go. Tamper proof in there, nice and sealed, it's pretty firm, so it shouldn't shift around there really. And we're gonna make sure it stays that way because that's what it's about, right? Preserving the memory. We're saying fuck it, and then you play the $90,000 Alpha Lotus. There's two different kinds of people, right? You're like, oh, I want to keep this nice and pristine, and other people just like want to watch the world burn and dropping fucking Alpha Lotuses on everybody. So we do it. Where you going? All right, so that's 1, and we're just gonna go down the list here. Dos. Little things are being here. Just move this stuff over here. Zane's putting the dates on the rest of them. We're not ill prepared. We're licensed to ill. Yes. Put that in there somewhere. Sure. 2. These look nice. I really like them. I know it's hard not to open it. So this one's got a little bit of wrinkle on it.
Let me get through this, bro.
This is number 3. It actually doesn't has this anybody assigned to it, so that works out. No, I've never like streamed or some shit like that before. You know, I'm old and I'm not cool, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous or knew what the fuck I'm doing. And my hair doesn't look as cool as it Encore, so there's that too. You know, got a lot to live up to. All right, so that was 3, and then we're just gonna go like snake wise, right? So 4. This one's got a little bit of a nick on there. I think 4 looks like it is Warren. Warren, if you're on, I'll reach out to you, see if you want this one or if you want a different one. But besides the little white marks, it looks fine. I was really proud of myself for practicing self-restraint last night by not opening the entire booster box of the collectors or the draft, because it was sitting next to me with my bourbon and my vape and had some watching. I think one thing I like too about this white back is that you can't like search it. You would try to search it in the pack as well. So kind of it's gonna remain guaranteed unsearched, right? Someone needs to go through an audit. I got it. Fucking audits. I work in finance and it's way overrated. Money in general. Who needs it? What a waste of money money is. 5. I hope there's an things. So the weather report today is quite rainy in the sunny Florida. Forecast is scattered thunderstorms, and that's about it. Thinking I might go take some shrooms tonight. I don't know, get a little crazy, feeling cute. Go a little mental vacation. Okay. So this is number 7, right? Yeah. 7. On front here. If y'all want to look at them all, what's going on there. Stick from here. And God. Just brings me back to like, for me, it was middle school when I started getting into it. There was a group in Gainesville, Florida here. And I went to, my mom was going to university and I was living on campus, and we had like the kind of the rec center right down the road. So I go there and we would just like play Magic all day and just like fuck around. And
I'm almost
know.
done. I'm really close. So I'm almost through all this. So
What's that? Maybe he wasn't talking to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm used to it. Anyways, yeah, mate, it was a really great community. You know, you go wherever, meet a bunch of awkward people, and awkward people hang out together, and it was great. We had did some good trades back then, and I'm pretty sure I traded my Mox Emerald for something or another. I don't remember what I traded it for, but I just remember that it's gone. We all know that feeling. Selling like a bucket of duels for like $200, you know, that kind of stuff. Biffs and butts for candy and nuts. You'd all have a merry whatever Christmas. Number 9 coming out strong. Overall, so this box actually came from a collector in Seattle. They back in the early 90s, you know, when this just came out, they would buy up. They were buying up like boxes and starter decks and all that stuff. From the get-go, they did it for years, from like, you know, from alpha all the way through. I think they stopped at I want to say Mirage. They might have did like a little bit more after that, but they were just plowing through these boxes, and they created a lot of full sets, like unlimited, a full set of beta. They got like some really nice alphas and Lotus and stuff like that. So they have all these other boxes they had stuffed in there. And so I was able to get a hold of this one and a few others. Number 10 there. And you know, have a nice little piece of that history. But he's still kind of working through to get his other stuff out. Like the alphas and the betas, got tons of beta comments and stuff like that. And some beautiful pristine like near mint Abus, 4 Horsemen. So I'm gonna try to show some of those off whenever they come through. Ten. Yeah. Gosh, there we are so far. It's so pretty. All right. Number 10, right? So 11. Where's the little thing? There we are. Right. 11 and 7 makes perfect 18th. Talk about. I hope I didn't piss off too many people about the YouTube video thing, you know. What can I do? YouTube's an asshole. What can I do? Go. Where? Oh, this one has a small hole in it, so I'm gonna set this one aside. Looks like it was assigned to Cinder, my Nordic friend here. So I will make a note and then just kind of see if he wanted to get a pen. A tiny little crack in it. I don't want to, you know, want to give you the best one possible. If we have it available, if there's open slots, then there's absolutely no reason. So. Everybody should have the right to a great pack. 14. Center pack looks really nice. Little crank on there, but I don't know. I feel like grading packs is one of those things like you just to kind of have it or maybe keep you from trying to open it. Like I have like no willpower when it comes to packs. I probably have a little bit more revised depending if I'm convinced myself if it's a summer magic or not. But I traded for a Legends pack from Purple Mana about a year ago. And I had that thing for a couple months and it was just sitting on my desk and it was just staring at me and I'm like, you motherfucker. So I opened it. And it was really cool. It really is something about like the smell of opening like old packs, you know, it just brings you right back. And then actually ended up pulling a Eureka, so that was kind of cool, which is a great card. And it's going down the line here. So far, everything looks good. 15. Joe Bruck. So I think next time we'll do differently is I'm not going to do a sign up form like online. I feel like that's weird. Because they literally just put their information into a random website. You know, I understand. I'll just have people message me. All right, 16. Next one. What did I take on the last one? Let's go. Spirit. Who's that? I'm gonna say it's probably not English. What do I know? Shitty at English anyways. Who needs to learn how to speak a language? You just learn how to speak the cuss words and then you can just fill that with everything. Like fuck this, fuck that, you're fuck, go fuck yourself. Fuck, that's great. Shit, that's a great word. I don't give a shit. That's some nice shit. You see that stand up a guy does? I can't remember where he's from, but he was like, give some shit. You give someone shit, it's a bad thing. Visit the shores of imagination. That's great. I want to go visit the shores of imagination tonight. I feel like what's his name from Grandma's Boy? You hear that, Mr. Shaman? Like this. You know, monkey. A great movie. All right, let's go. This is number 17. Anybody there? Who's that? That's one of Justin's. Justin Chow. Chow? All right, we're almost halfway through here. 18. Good. Oh, this one has a really like a super tiny tear, so I'll make a note of this one as well. Does this anybody? Yeah, there's no. It looks like it's like a dotted line like there. So I guess whenever it went down the line for let's see if in the light catch it. It's like that's hard to tell. Anyway, so it's like right. It's a little dotted line right on the front there. It looks like when it was going down some kind of track or another. Probably. Machine Factory, man. Really knew what they had back then. I think at this point they were pretty popular, but never to the. What if they were making this game? You know, Garfield's like gave a shit about the game popular or not. Something he made with his friends, and then more people wanted to play, and then he's like, "Hey, we can make this a thing." And then I don't know if anybody knows like the history of this was 18. Okay. It's like 19 has it too. Shit, man. Well, they're gonna be in the back to it. So. It just started, of course. Stupid box. I mean, I'm sure when these were packed, it wasn't with the intention of people just saving the packs. They're like, you know, expect people to open it and play with them, which I would not recommend people to do a draft out of a revised box. I have no one personally, but we've had discussions on, you know, the Discord, and it's awful. It's awful. You know, draft perspective's come a long way. Yeah, they all have these little like dots on there, so it looks like whatever wheel was like churning them out and caught a little bit of it. But it's machine wear. It's obviously that like someone going through and you know all that stuff. Going through and searching it. Oh yeah, this is it. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. It's 21, right? No, they're 20. See? Twice around. Makes me look good. Oh, man. Ooh, 20 in the bag. They just, the whole thing just started. 20 is empty anyway, so I'll still put a star next to it. Series 21. Oh man. What? There's 15 left to go. So pretty. That some be worse than others. It's part of the kick though, right? So you don't know how the packs are until you open it, get them out of there. But I wouldn't say many of these are really quote unquote gradable, but you know, if you have it in this little sealed pack here with a tamper sticker, you could just kind of like stick it on a shelf and stare at it longingly, you know. Wonder what's inside, you know. Maybe one day. One day I'll open it. It looks like they all have these little dots on the back of it now that I'm looking at it. It's really hard to see. And you won't see it until you actually open it, but you know, I wanted to make sure everybody saw it. No questions about what's going on around here. gonna say, you know, I had gotten out of Magic when I was probably like 16 or so. Basically, someone stole my collection, and that sucks. And I've heard that from a lot of people actually. Is that they're really into it. Somebody steals your collection, you try to get back into it, and it just doesn't work out. You know, especially with a teenager. So that really sucks. I kind of bought some more packs here and there, but early last year was visiting my mom, and I was going through some old shit, and I found my old collector's edition set that was in a closet. I remember carrying that thing around me everywhere. It was opened. It was missing some cards. I don't remember what. I know but yeah, that just kind of like catapulted me back into it, getting, you know, part of the community, and just great to see that it's still thriving in such a different way. But man, the new games and stuff, man, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on at the time. I'm watching people play it. I'm like, I don't know where y'all going. It's commander stuff. There's like EDH is like a bad word in some of these communities, you know. And it's like, but now I got enough cards collecting again, and trading, and you know, we find like got the small business we did called MTG Attic. Zane and I just kind of started that. It's mainly just a way to legitimize our hobby to our significant others. So they can't really complain about us like buying too many cards or doing this, that, and the other. It's like, honey, it's for the biz. We have to do. It's for business. Don't mind these. Don't look at how much I'm, you know, spending on these things. It's for the business. That's why it's happening. So since then, you know, we're just have a fun time with it. Like we don't care about, damn, that one's gonna rip so much like maximizing profits and stuff. We just enjoy the game. We find like really good deals. We try to pass that on to like other players and collectors. Where was it? Yeah, but that's no name anyways, but it's okay. Anyways, yeah. So it's just really fun. Just to be part of that. And thanks you guys for you know, not kicking me out. Yeah. Unless I'm inciting violence or bullying. Well, maybe that's just Reddit. Okay, Reddit. So yeah, it looks like a lot of them have those tracks on the back of it. So, you know, obviously, if you do feel like sending in for grading, just double check that and see if yours has it or not. I didn't remember seeing it on the first few, but I guess you'll see. But it's how they came out, you know. It is what it is. It's probably like that because of Summer Magic, you know. That's probably why. So yeah, I just made that up, but sure, why not? All right, we are on. Oh, okay. It's like how we have this. We are on number 27. 27 in the house, Justin Klein. Hope he's here just in time, Justin Klein. How are you? Sorry. We're all day, folks. I know you won't be, but I am. I'll just be spitting mad like dad joke lyrics all day every day. I think it's the coolest part of being into like trading cards and collecting like Magic. If you got kids, you get to like, you know, show all this cool stuff you used to do. And sometimes they think it's cool, and sometimes they think you're not as cool as you think you are. But that's just it's just me. 27. Getting locked down the nitty gritty. It looks a little better here. Seeing how they make these things so static. I guess it's static, I get it. I know science. I am like a child of a doctor. My mom is a biotoxicologist. I am not. But she's a doctor, so I obviously know the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it's like that's how it works, you know. Yes, we all wrinkly to shift the bottom there. And it's an empty slot anyways. You empty slot. Speaking of slots, you should go to the casino. Gamble. I can't wait till I'm like old as fuck and don't care about anything. I can just sit there for hours or an advisor and yelling at people to refill my.
Whatever you want. It's
Yeah.
great.
Well, I feel like so there's different stages of the alcohol. I was a bartender for 10 years. And then I became a certified desk jockey about 9 years ago. So now I work at a large financial institute. Actually, this guy was on my team as well. I trained him. It was, and then he got better at me, so left. But anyways, you can always tell like certain people at age, like kind of you've seen their transitions of alcohol. Like you start off, you're young, you do some vodkas, you're like, oh, Fruit Loops. And you're like, these fun things. A vodka's just like, it's drunk and it's not too bad of a hangover. You mix it with pretty much like anything. And then you're like, you know what, let's do some rum. Like, what? Rum's crazy. And you're like, Goombay smashes going right to the beach. So then you got these guys that start to break off. You're like, the guy's like, you know what, this isn't cool anymore. I'll give you some whiskey. Perfect. And then some girls are there's like, you know what, some gin. The gin drinkers are like the whole, they're gin drinkers is like English as fuck, basically. Gin's a whole other level. I think you got your gin drinkers, but then you like the bourbon drinkers. They're usually ones that gotta hang in there for a while, right? You like the bourbons, you like starting your 30s, you're probably gonna be working your way throughout the next 10 years or so. You play with some scotches. But by the time you're up in your 70s, you're either doing straight up like, Cutty Sark on the rocks, like Dewar's White Label, whatever the cheapest gut rot like you have in the rail, and you're just gonna be sitting there having a drink called a Rusty Nail, which is Drambuie Scotch, and sitting there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday because you ain't got shit else to do, but sitting there drinking some fucking Scotch and rocks by yourself and hitting on the 20-year-old chicks that come in for a little vacay. Hey, whatever, man, if it works for them. All right, 31. This one's wrinkly as fuck. It's 31. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's an empty spot, anyways. All right. There we go. It's almost the final countdown here. It's in pretty good shape. Maybe sit for a little wrinkle on top. Dylan, stupid little machine marks on it. Hey, you never know. You could get some like miscuts or some shit in here, and could be some really cool stuff. You never know. If you feel like opening it, if you're that cool, ballsy, fucking cowboy status. Right. All right. Down to the last layer. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my God, I watched Seven again the other day. Wow, such a classic. fucking Brad Pitt's gets all over the place. It's like fucking 12 Monkeys type stuff. No. Great movie. Kevin Spacey. That part. How about that guy? Oh no, you don't know that. Here you go. Oh, pass. Pass. Scene just never gets old. Don't come over here. What is it? Motherfucker, you could have just been like calling somebody else to come look at the box and just didn't say a thing. Just like, walk back over to him. You didn't have to make it a big deal. I guess Kevin Spacey was kind of gave it away and was like, your wife is a great woman. Some shit like that. Last two. All right, let's see who gets these bad boys. This is 30. Yes. So sexy. All right, this is the last pack. This is the one. This is Simon's right here. He's got the. No, I don't know. Whose is this actually? Oh, Simon, you got the first one. So, you got number one. So yeah, you're probably gonna have the Uzi. All right. Probably should put it in the sleeve before I put the sticker on. Done it like 4 times. All right. I'm rolling a joint. Not that I know I'm rolling a joint, because I suck at rolling. All right, this is it. That's it. That's all she wrote. All the packs. That's all. I want actually want to keep that box. It's still might want this. Keep it nice. Put in a safe space. If you're interested in the box, let me know. Fairly shiny. It's got a few wrinkles. But it's still pretty well pretty good condition. Very shiny. A little ripped. But all right, well, hey, that's it. Thank you guys so much. What we're gonna do is we're gonna box them up and we're gonna ship them out. They're gonna have to go out on Monday. And again, you guys are gonna get some of these really cool. Sure, they're cool. Dual master packs in there just for funsies and gave you something to open up. Yeah, thank you very much for all your support. You guys have a great day. I'll talk shit to you later in the channel.